Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2, releasing on December 14th, 2023. Yeah, that's tomorrow. And ever since I've seen the trailers, I had a theory on my mind for quite a while now. And now, I'm ready to share it with the world a day before the game comes out. Will I be right? Will I be wrong? Stay tuned to find out. Let's get started, shall we? Let's say you're watching, the Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 gameplay release trailer for PSVR 2. I was watching that, and I noticed we seem to be in security breach. Oh wait, now we're in sister location. And then there's Scrap Baby. How does this make any sense? Well, I thought about it for a while. A very long while. I've come to a conclusion that the Pizzaplex, the FNAF 6 pizzeria location, and the sister location are all connected. How, you might ask? Let me explain. So, we know that FNAF 6 and the Pizzaplex are connected. And we know that the FNAF 6 place is supposedly the original Fredbear location that Henry had, rebuilt into a location to lure the FNAF 6 scrap animatronics. So, if you look at the sister location blueprints, you can see that the original Fredbear location, the one where Crying Child was bitten, is connected to sister location. And in Ruin, as we're down in the FNAF 6 area, we go past that, we go deeper. We go deep into that FNAF 6 pizzeria. And we find, we go very deep, beyond deep. There's even a Fredbear cutout down there if you go down that deep. Hidden, full of tunnels. I think those tunnels might lead to sister location. After all, Cassie just finds a random elevator. Where would that elevator go? Maybe down to sister location. After all, when Gregory cut the wires, we just started falling. And we hadn't gone up that far, I don't think. And then, it was a very long fall. And then all of a sudden, it just cut to black. And we don't know where Cassie wound it up. What if she wound it up in the sister location? Because we know that sister location has many elevators, thanks to FNAF Help Wanted 1, where we go down in an elevator, which could be canon, it might not be, it might just be something for the VR experience that Fazbear Entertainment LLC made. Unknown. But it's interesting to think about. But anyways. So basically, imagine that FNAF, the Pizzaplex, FNAF 6 building, and sister location all on top of each other, like a sandwich. A giant building sandwich, or hotel even. Imagine that. And then, here's the thing though. In the Help Wanted 2, the first trailer, the one back when we were getting trailers for Ruin, the movie, and then all of a sudden Help Wanted 2 trailer, we're going down in the sister location elevator. However, when we get down to the bottom, there's no caution tape. And when we go down there in sister location, the original game as Michael Afton, there's caution tape. Meaning, this place is no longer, I don't know, dangerous, maybe? I don't know. It's obviously dangerous, but it's not caution, whatever. Because I think that after the FNAF 6 fire, whoever recreated Fazbear Entertainment LLC, who is currently the biggest mystery in FNAF right now, who restarted Fazbear Entertainment? Was it Henry? Was it, I don't know, William? Did he somehow come back from the dead? After all, his catchphrase is, "I always come back," and he literally somewhat came back, even though supposedly he's down rotten in hell, but who knows? Back to the whole elevator thing. The fact that there's no caution tape, I think Fazbear Entertainment LLC reopened the sister location. Think about it. What if we're both running the Pizzaplex? We're going down to FNAF 6 to, who knows, I guess maybe that's where they have an area. Maybe they made an area down there. I don't know, but then like, I don't know. That one's confusing to me. But I think though that they repurposed the sister location bunker to like maybe be like a storage unit and not a rental thing, or possibly rental, and that's where the store they get. Well, obviously like it's a rental, they get stored there, but like they store, let's say, the FNAF AR animatronics, and that's how you got like Funtime Freddy down there, Ballora, Biddy Babs, they're down there. Which the Biddy Babs might have always just been there after all, because we never knew if what happened to the Biddy Babs and Mini Renas and all those animatronics that got stuck down there after all. Ennard was just a combination of Funtime Freddy, Baby, Ballora, and Funtime Foxy. But then how is Funtime Freddy and Ballora here when they're supposedly Ennard, or supposedly just gone, just released? Well, here's where things get interesting. I think that because after the animatronics had gotten scooped, their shells were left behind. And what is Fazbear Entertainment gonna do with that after they take over the bunker? They just gonna leave the shells in the scooping room? No! No, they're not. What they're gonna do, they're gonna get some brand new stinking endos, and they're gonna slap the new casing on them. I mean, Vanessa even says something similar in Security Breach, where she's like, Monty will run the shows until Parts and Service can slap your casing on a new endo. Which basically means, like, it's what FNAF AR was trying to teach us, sort of, in a way. That you can take a naked endoskeleton and put whatever suit you want on it. Like, any suit. FNAF AR proved that. And that's why, if you've seen, in the FNAF Help Wanted 2 trailer, back to that, at the very end, we get a Ballora jump scare. But her eyes are blue. And what color were her eyes in sister location? Purple. Why are they a different color? Maybe Fazbear Entertainment gave her the wrong color eyes because it's not the same endoskeleton. Because the original endoskeleton is currently inside Molten Freddy, which could possibly be the Blob, maybe. Again, it's tricky to know. We'll touch on that later. The whole FNAF 6 Fire Endos whole deal, we're gonna talk all about that. I have that on my list as well. So those are my theories on the sister location aspect. Now, let's go ahead and get into the FNAF 6 era of things. So, when it comes to Scrap Baby, we know the Blob has regular Baby's head in it, but that's not what the endo that possessed the soul of Elizabeth was wearing last time we saw her. Could she have somehow survived the fire? I don't know, honestly. That FNAF 6 fire doesn't seem to have done much. And maybe, I don't know, maybe like Agony saved her? Maybe the power of Agony? Because Agony's a thing now, like, we knew Remnant was a thing, but Agony's a whole new thing that the books introduced. I don't know. I really don't. But the way I see it, the FNAF 6 fire worked, but only for like a little while, I guess, is a way to put it. So like, some of the spirits were moved because we know that the puppet / Charlie is connected to the Pizzaplex, or her dark spirit, or something like that, because of all the Nightmarion plushies and the Nightmarion bots and whatnot. It's really, I don't know. I tried doing more theories. I tried looking into that, and it feels like that's what Tiger Rock's trying to tell us. But at the same time, could, I don't know, maybe Baby be around here? I mean, we see her in that, so maybe she is. Maybe she just survived. I don't know. I don't know, but I definitely think though that I think the fire worked on William. I think it sent him to hell because of Ultimate Custom Night. Now, is it possible that he's no longer in there, maybe? I don't know, because you gotta think about if Burn Trap is the Mimic, or William Afton Reborn, or Who knows? That whole thing is another whole can of worms, but I don't know. That's really confusing to me. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm just trying to say and like how I'm trying to connect things from past games to this. But also another thing you could think of is the blob. Is it just Molten Freddy just rebuilt, upgraded? I don't know. Could it be? Maybe. I don't know. These are all just speculations and theories. And I don't know. This is just something I've had on my mind for a while now, and I just wanted to put it out there about how I think that maybe Baby's alive down there, or maybe the power of agony just saved her, or the fire didn't really work. Like, did it actually maybe burn the remnant, but agony kept all the spirits alive? But then, would agony have saved Afton, maybe? Maybe that's how Afton escapes Ultimate Custom Night. Maybe he escapes it because we know that in the books, something similar was happening to... in the story, like, it's a man in a room. I forget the number. But you guys probably know the story I'm talking about. It's like a guy and he's in the hospital and he's fully burnt, like burnt to a crisp. And he's like having nightmares. I think it was a reference to Ultimate Custom Night, and he's being guarded by a spirit from anyone killing him. Which that's weird to me. That like there's the way the story goes, there's like a nurse and she's trying to kill him because she knows he's evil. But the spirit named Andrew in the books, which I believe is our stand-in for Cassidy in the books. Fazbear Frights, by the way, not Tales of the Pizzaplex. That makes me think that possibly Afton escaped Ultimate Custom Night. Could he be alive? Again, I don't know. I really don't. Like, he could be burn trapped for all we know, but at the same time, the Mimic's now here, so it's hard to know what's Mimic and what's not. And also, another thing you can just think of is Help Wanted 2. We might be in the Pizzaplex, just, like, in the real life, and then maybe, who knows, maybe the FNAF 6 and Sister Location parts are just in VR. Are not canon, possibly. Like, maybe some parts of this game aren't going to be canon, although I doubt that because it's never been that way. Everything's always been canon. Like, the only thing that I can think of that hasn't been canon in a FNAF game are separate endings. And that's just endings. Like, you get an ending and then you can just pick. Like, it depends on the endings, basically. And is this game even going to have multiple endings? Is it going to be one ending? I don't know. Because I'm recording this currently, 3 days before it comes out. 2.5 technically, but still. But yeah, those are my theories. So, do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have any thoughts? Is there anything I missed that I could have touched on? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Help Wanted 2. Bye all my fellow gamers.